You're not alone in this. Many have walked this path before and found healing, and so will you. Right now, you might be feeling a whirlwind of emotions, pain, confusion, a sense of loss. All these feelings are a natural part of the breakup process. It's okay to not be okay. This might be your first heartbreak, or maybe it's not. Either way, I want you to remember that you're not alone. Think of it this way. You're breaking an addiction. Yes, an addiction to a person. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But it's true. Just as someone might struggle with breaking free from a physical addiction, you're wrestling with the emotional ties that bind you to another person. The brain chemicals that were once fired up during the happy times with your ex are now in withdrawal. They're craving for that person, for those feelings. But just like overcoming any other kind of addiction, it's possible to break free, it's possible to heal. Over the next few weeks, we're going to explore this journey together. We'll talk about the importance of going no contact for the next 30 days. Tough, yes, but necessary for the healing process. We'll discuss how to manage your social media, how to deal with the urge to call or message your ex. And we'll even provide resources and a template to help you write a healing letter to your ex, pouring out all those things you keep wanting to say. There will be 29 more videos to help guide you through this. You don't have to go through this alone, so buckle up because it's going to be a ride. It will be tough, but remember, the toughest battles are given to the strongest soldiers. And you, my friend, are a warrior. You have the strength to overcome this, to break free, and to heal. And always remember, the first step to healing is acknowledging the situation. The path to healing starts with a crucial step: going no contact. Now, what does no contact mean? It's not just about physically distancing yourself from your ex-partner, but also emotionally and digitally. Imagine a relationship as an addiction. Just as an addict needs to stay away from the substance they are addicted to, you need to stay away from the person you were emotionally attached to. This might sound harsh, but it's the reality you need to face. No contact means not reaching out to them and not allowing them to reach out to you. It means not checking their social media profiles, not reminiscing over old messages, and not entertaining thoughts of what could have been. It's about creating a boundary and sticking to it, no matter how hard it gets. You might be wondering, why is going no contact so important? Firstly, it gives you the space you need to heal. When you're constantly in touch with the person who caused you pain, it's like picking at a wound that's trying to heal. It keeps the hurt fresh and delays your recovery. But when you go no contact, you give your heart the time and space it needs to heal. Secondly, it allows for self-reflection. Going no contact provides you with a perspective you wouldn't get if you were still in the thick of things. You get to see the relationship for what it was, not what you hoped it would be. Thirdly, it empowers you. Taking control of your own healing process, standing up for your emotional well-being, and making the decision to move on are all empowering actions. Going no contact is a declaration of self-love and self-respect. Lastly, it helps you break the cycle. If you keep in touch with your ex, you're likely to fall back into old patterns. But by going no contact, you break that cycle and start a new one, a cycle of healing and growth. Yes, going no contact can be difficult. It might feel like you're losing a part of yourself. But remember, this is only temporary. With time, the pain will fade, and in its place, you'll find strength and resilience you didn't know you had. Over the next 30 days, we'll be here to guide you through this journey. Each day, we'll provide you with strategies and insights to help make this process easier. If you find yourself wanting to call or message your ex, consider writing a letter instead. In this letter, pour out all your thoughts and feelings. This can be a therapeutic exercise that can help you cope with your emotions. And remember, to further limit your exposure to your ex, consider cutting down on social media or even blocking them on your phone. It might seem hard, but going no contact is a powerful tool in your recovery toolbox. And remember, you're not alone. We're here with you every step of the way. Embarking on this journey might seem daunting, but you won't be alone. You've taken the first step by acknowledging the need to break free from an emotional addiction, and for that, you should be proud. This journey of healing, of reclaiming your inner peace, is not a sprint, but a marathon. And like any marathon, it's all about pacing yourself, taking it one step at a time. So we're introducing a 30-day challenge. What's this about, you might wonder? Well, it's going to be a series of small, manageable steps towards recovery. Each day will bring you a new video, like a friendly guide. walking you through each stage of your healing process. We'll explore different strategies, tips, and insights that can help you navigate the emotional landscape of a breakup. This 30-day challenge is not about forgetting your ex or erasing the past, but about creating space for growth, for understanding, and for self-love. It's about learning how to manage your feelings, how to cope with the urge to reach out, and how to find comfort in your own company. Now you might be thinking, 30 days seem like a long time. Yes, it is. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Healing takes time, and it's different for everyone. There's no universal timeline for recovery, no finish line that you must cross in a set time. But what we can promise is that each day, each video will bring you a step closer to regaining your equilibrium. In the description below, we've included a link to resources and a template for a letter to your ex. This letter is a therapeutic tool, a way to express all the things you want to say without breaking the no-contact rule. It's a way to purge your emotions, to say goodbye, and to make peace with the past. These next 30 days will be a journey, and like all journeys, there will be ups and downs. But remember, you won't be alone. We'll be here walking alongside you, offering guidance and support. Together, we'll navigate this journey of healing one day at a time. One way to channel your emotions constructively is by writing a letter to your ex. Now, this might sound a bit unconventional, but stick with me on this. The process of writing a letter can be incredibly therapeutic, and it can play a crucial role in your healing journey. Let's delve deeper into this. When you're writing a letter, you're essentially giving voice to your unspoken feelings and thoughts. It's a safe space where you can express your hurt, anger, confusion, or even the love that still lingers. It's your personal platform to articulate what you wanted to say, but never got the chance to. Or perhaps what you did say, but felt unheard. But here's the heart of the matter. This letter is not meant for your ex. This letter is for you. It's a tool for your recovery, a beacon for your path towards healing. You see, this letter is your closure. Closure, as we know, is not always a grand conversation or a tearful goodbye. Sometimes it's a quiet understanding that you have to move on, and this letter can be the catalyst to that realization. It's the embodiment of your resilience, your strength, and your determination to break free. It's a testament to your ability to rise from the ashes and rebuild. It's your declaration of independence, your commitment to yourself. When you write this letter, you're not just putting pen to paper. You're pouring your heart out, you're releasing those pent-up emotions, and most importantly, you're beginning to heal. The act of writing is cathartic. It's a purge of the old, making room for the new. In this letter, you're acknowledging the past, accepting the present, and inviting the future. You're embracing the fact that endings can be painful, but they can also be the birthplace of something beautiful, something new. Now remember, this letter is not a ticket back to the past. It's not an excuse to rekindle a flame that has long been extinguished. It's not a means to seek validation or an apology. It's a mirror reflecting your journey, your growth, and your transformation. And once you've written this letter, once you've poured your soul onto the paper, let it go. You can keep it as a reminder of your journey. Or you can choose to let it go physically, burn it, bury it, shred it, do whatever feels right. The idea is to release it symbolically and literally, to let go of the past and embrace the future. It's okay to feel the pain, to mourn the loss, but it's equally important to heal, to grow, and to move forward. And this letter, this healing letter, is a step towards that direction. Through this letter, you're allowing yourself to say goodbye and move forward. You're reclaiming your power, you're choosing yourself, and in doing so, you're opening the door to a future filled with possibilities. In this digital age, maintaining no contact can be particularly challenging. We're so used to being connected, to having the world at our fingertips, that cutting off from someone can feel like losing a limb. But remember, this is about breaking free from an addiction, so it's important to limit exposure to the source of that addiction, your ex. Social media has a way of making us feel more connected, but in this case, it can also make the process of healing more difficult. It's like an open window into their lives, and looking through that window might only serve to prolong your pain. So what can you do? Firstly, unfollow or block them. This might seem harsh, but it's not about them. It's about you and your healing process. Seeing their posts, their pictures, their life without you can be a constant reminder of what you're trying to move on from. And remember, this doesn't have to be a permanent move. It's just a tool to help you heal. Secondly, Avoid looking at their profile. It's tempting, I know. You might think that a quick peek at their profile won't hurt, but it's like scratching an itch. It provides temporary relief, but it doesn't help in the long run. It only keeps the wound fresh. Now, what about their new relationships? It's natural to be curious, to wonder who they're with now, but remember that's their life, and you're focusing on yours. Don't let the shadow of their new relationship loom over your healing process. Again, this is where unfollowing or blocking them can be beneficial. Additionally, consider cutting down on social media overall. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our lives with others, especially when we're feeling vulnerable. So, take a break, spend time reconnecting with yourself, with your interests, with the real world, and finally, remember that it's okay to ask for help. Reach out to trusted friends or family members. Let them know you're trying to maintain no contact and ask them to hold you accountable. You're not alone in this journey, and having a support system can make all the difference. In this digital age, maintaining no contact can be tough, but with these practical steps, it can be made a little bit easier. It's about taking control of your own narrative, your own healing process. And remember, this is a temporary measure, a tool to help you heal. So take a deep breath, unfollow, block, and focus on you, because this journey is about you, your healing, your growth, and your future. And every step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards a better, healthier you. Remember, out of sight, out of mind. Your phone can either be a source of temptation or a tool for healing. Now let's talk about how we can make your cell phone a friend, not a foe in this journey. You see, the end of a relationship can sometimes feel like breaking free from an addiction. The person you were once connected to has become a habit. And habits, as we know, are hard to break, but here's the good news. You have the power to transform your habits and start fresh. One of the most effective ways to do this is by taking some decisive measures with your cell phone. Yes, that little device that's constantly buzzing, reminding you of the past. First, consider blocking your ex's number. It might seem harsh, but it's an essential step to help you resist the temptation to reach out or respond when you're feeling low or lonely. If blocking feels too extreme for you, there's another option. Change their contact name to something like Do Not Answer or Past Chapter. This can serve as a gentle reminder to yourself that you're moving forward, not backward. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if they reach out? The truth is, during this healing period, it's crucial to put your well-being first. If they do reach out, it's okay not to respond. Remember, this is about your healing, your progress. And here's another tip. Turn off notifications for a while. The constant pinging can create anxiety, and you don't need that right now. Give yourself the permission to unplug and focus on your well-being. In the end, remember, your phone is a tool for connection. It should connect you with people who lift you up, make you feel good about yourself, and help you grow. It should not be a gateway to past pain or a constant reminder of what you're trying to move away from. So go ahead, make these changes. Transform your phone into a tool that aids your healing and promotes growth. Your phone should be a tool for connection, not a gateway to past pain. You're not alone in this journey, and there are resources to help you. Remember that, friends, it can be so easy to feel like you're facing this mountain of emotional healing all by yourself, but the truth is there's a wealth of support out there, just waiting for you to reach out. One of the first resources I want to highlight is right here in this video's description. It's a template for a healing letter to your ex. This letter is a cathartic exercise for you to pour out all those thoughts, feelings, and words that are welling up inside you, wanting to be expressed. It's a safe space for you to let it all out without any repercussions. It's not meant to be sent, but to help you process what you're going through. Beyond the letter, there's a world of self-help books out there, books that delve into the psychology of breakups, books that offer step-by-step guides to healing, books filled with inspiring stories of people who've been where you are now and have come out stronger on the other side. You'll find a list of recommended reads in the description as well. Support groups, either online or in person, can be incredibly beneficial. Sharing your experiences with others who are going through the same thing can help to normalize your feelings and remind you that you're not alone. Websites like Meetup or online forums can help you connect with these groups. And let's not forget therapy. Professional therapists have the training and expertise to guide you through this challenging time. They can provide you with strategies for managing your emotions, dealing with triggers, and moving forward. Finally, don't underestimate the power of your own personal network. Friends, family, mentors, or anyone else who's a positive influence in your life can provide emotional support, practical advice, or simply a listening ear. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to do this alone. You have resources, you have support, and most importantly, you have the strength within yourself to get through this. This is just the beginning of your journey to healing. We've covered quite a bit of ground today. We've talked about how breaking up is akin to breaking free from an addiction, and how crucial it is to maintain no contact for the next 30 days. This might seem challenging, but remember, it's not about forgetting or erasing someone from your life. It's about giving yourself the space and time you need to heal. We've also discussed the importance of channeling your feelings into a healing letter. This isn't a letter to be sent, but rather a private, therapeutic tool for you. It's a safe space for you to pour out all the things you want to say, all the things you wish you could tell your ex. In this age of constant connectivity, managing your social media is key. It's not about blocking out the world, but rather about protecting your heart from unnecessary pain. It's okay to limit your exposure to your ex's life, to their new relationships. Remember, your journey is about you and your healing, not about them. And then there's your cell phone, that little device that holds so much power. It's okay to change your ex's name to Do Not Answer, or even block them. Again, this is about creating a safe space for you to heal, not about shutting someone out. Throughout this journey, remember that you're not alone. We've provided resources and support systems that you can turn to in your moments of need. And of course, there are 29 more videos in this series, each one designed to guide you through each day of your healing process. But most importantly, we want you to remember this. Take things one day at a time. Healing isn't a race, it's a journey, and every journey begins with a single step. You're stronger than you think, and every step you take is a step towards healing.